Realm Divided by Dan Jones, narrated by Dugald Bruce Lockhart. Introduction. There were many dramatic years in the long history of Plantagenet England. Years of war, years of revolution, years of popular uprising and devastating plague, years of triumph, years of humiliation. But few, perhaps none of these years were as dramatic or as significant as 1215. It was a year of enormous political upheaval and constitutional invention, of rebellion, civil war, siegecraft, religious contention. It was the year that blackened forever the name of the ruling King John, and very nearly swept his royal dynasty out of the pages of British history. It produced the first short-lived grant of Magna Carta. If we are to think of milestones beside the long road of the Middle Ages, then 1215 is easily as important a year as 1066, which saw the Norman invasion, or 1485, when the Battle of Bosworth brought the Tudor dynasty into power. For some, it was all rather painful. When the biographer of William Marshall, the greatest knight to have lived during the Plantagenet age, came to this particular year in his vibrant 19,000-word verse story, committed to parchment between 1219 and around 1226, he glossed over the events of 1215 with a wince. There were many incidents, the biographer wrote, which it would not be profitable to relate. In truth, he couldn't help himself. As is so often the way with William Marshall's biography, the desire of the writer to be modest on his subject's behalf seldom outweighed his wish to show off how much he knew about great events. So, having written that he had nothing to say about 1215, he immediately went on to provide a succinct and perspicacious summary of the political dispute that boiled up and produced a great charter, a massive civil war, and a full foreign invasion. Suffice it to say that what happened was that the barons came to the king and asked him to grant them their privileges. He refused them, and most of them present said that if they did not have their privileges, then he could rest assured that they would leave his service. He might also rest assured that he could not place his trust in them, and that they would do him harm in every way possible. Looked at one way, this is indeed the essence of what happened in 1215, in high politics at least. There was a serious collapse in relations between the third Plantagenet King of England, John, and his barons, which tore the country down the middle. At Runnymede, near Windsor, in June 1215, a large party of John's barons, allied with churchmen, including the impressive and scholarly Archbishop of Canterbury, Stephen Langton, demanded that the king confirm in writing and certify with his great seal a long list of rights and royal obligations that they felt.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?